youtube.com for YouTube. And we are here this week talking about some WWE news, some unhappy people in WWE, some unhappy talent, which actually isn't really news because it seems there's always unhappy talent and unhappy people with WWE. But before we get to that, if you like this video, if you like this channel, help out the channel as we're rebuilding still. Click that like button, smash that like button, pound that like button, and subscribe to this channel so you get notifications about new videos when I come out with them. I'm starting to do this routine where they're going to be coming out every Sunday or Monday every single week, which will be covering the world of pro wrestling and sports entertainment. Of course, I also have a subscription page that you can subscribe to in case something goes wrong with YouTube again. Hit that link down there below. Subscribe to my mailing list, and you'll always get updates on new stuff. And I will be having some exclusive stuff only for you guys on the mailing list. Now to the news. We have another unexpected release from WWE. Zelina Vega, who was getting a substantial push about a month or two ago, really held her own against Asuka. A lot of people were really into her. It looked like they were going to give her a little bit of a run with one of the women's championships, and out of the blue here, now she has been released, although it might not be as much out of the blue as it seems, because apparently Zelina Vega is pretty big on Twitch. Now, if you remember a few months ago, we had talked about how Vince and WWE proper were coming down on all of those social media channels like Twitch, all the other ones, TikTok and all that stuff that a lot of the wrestlers had, and they were making money on the side from it. They're not allowed to make money on the side because independent contractors in some way or form in WWE are not allowed to make money on the side, even though that's what an independent contractor is supposed to be able to do as opposed to an employee. But as we all covered and we all know, WWE has now told all of them to bring their social media accounts in-house so WWE can get that money and then dole it out, little pieces of it to them, which also doesn't count as extra money, but counts towards their base pay. This company, man, I swear to God. So anyway, Zelina, who's pretty popular on her, I think it's a Twitch stream that she's got. She's got a OnlyFans, not what you're thinking, you perverts. She does have an OnlyFans where she does some cosplay. Again, not what you're thinking, you perverts. But she's got that all set up, and she's making some coin doing it. So her having to give that over to WWE seems kind of a big mess. She did have a tweet out earlier this week kind of saying she supported unionization with the results of the election the other week. Joe Biden becoming the new president of the United States, the Democratic Party having some sort of having the executive branch of the U.S. government. Andrew Yang talking a lot about going after WWE and this whole independent contractor fiasco that they've got going on and have had going on for decades now. You're seeing some of the wrestlers get kind of bold, and Zelina Vega getting kind of bold about it, and like, hey, and I completely agree with her. You guys know, I mean, look, I do this channel, I do this show. Owning your own stuff is very, very important. Working for somebody else and making money for somebody else, most of us have to do that, but when you can get to a point where you make your own stuff and make your own money and call your own shots, having another company come in and say, well, wait a minute, you're not our employee, but we can tell you what to do with your channel and we will take the money and then we will give it to you if we feel like it. I imagine a lot of people will, kind of roll up one of the digits on his fist to some of the people here at WWE corporate. So I'm not surprised by Zelina Vega coming out and saying anything about that. I'm also not surprised that she got released from WWE, considering what apparently has been going on behind the scenes. So Zelina, she's gone from the company. She did some pretty good work while she was there. She was one of the few women outside of the Four Horsewomen and Asuka that actually got any kind of decent storyline this year. So it's sad to see her go from there, but she will not be hurting for a job. Zelina Vega will have a job in another wrestling company, and especially when the pandemic's over, she'll be able to do whatever she wants to. And who knows, she might just be able to do her stuff on social media and OnlyFans and Twitch and wherever else she's doing stuff. And there's a lot of people making a boatload of money doing that stuff. So kudos to her, more power to her, and yeah, own your own stuff, man. It is more important for you to be able to call your own shots than to have a logo on your chest that says WWE. That's just my opinion. Another person that's not quite happy with WWE apparently is Aleister Black. Now, when I was really hardcore into NXT, Aleister Black, the entrance, his matches, the feud with Velveteen Dream a couple years ago, all that stuff said that Tommy End, now Aleister Black, was going to become a major star in WWE. However, as we all know, 9 times out of 10, people that do really, really good in NXT, and all of us who watch NXT go, man, this person's a star. When they get to the main roster, and the problem with Aleister Black is that he's been given kind of second-hand storylines. He's kind of an afterthought. I don't think they really know what to do with him on the main roster. Well, they clearly don't know what to do with him on the main roster. He's gotten shuffled around back and forth. They were supposed to be redoing his character, and yeah. So apparently, Aleister asked for not a release, but he asked to be sent back to NXT, which, you know, along with Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, a lot of those guys would rather be on NXT than on the main roster. They seem to have more confidence in the booking and the handling of their character down at NXT, and apparently, it was denied. They said, no, you cannot go back to NXT. You will do here and do what we tell you to do, you independent contractor who has no agency. And if you have a social media account, you better sign it over to us too, by the way, buddy. Man, you know, it's really sad to see this kind of stuff because I am much more for the performers than I am for the company so much. And to see guys like Aleister Black get the shaft like this, to see Zelina Vega get fired essentially, for basically wanting to have agency of her own career as an independent contractor, it's really disappointing and disheartening. And again, it's another one of these things. I know WWE sweaties don't like it when we talk bad about their company and like, you're just a hater. This is not hater stuff, man. This is stuff that actually goes on with the company that is really, really bad. And unless you are a sycophant who just wants to kiss up to a company because they're number one in a very, very tiny niche, I mean, people are people, man. I support the wrestlers more than I support, you know, whatever's going on in WWE's corporate offices right now. If they treated their employees a little bit better, if they were better stewards of the wrestling industry in general, since they've basically won and are the number one wrestling company in the world, if they represented the industry in a better fashion, I would be a lot happier with that. But it's stuff like this that makes it very hard for me to continue to be a WWE fan, which I really can't say I've been a fan of WWE. I've been kind of more of like a casual watcher, a casual viewer for like the last couple years. And it's unfortunate, but this is what they do. But I want to know what you guys think about these situations. What do you think about Aleister Black asking to go back to NXT, being denied going to NXT, and the release of Zelina Vega? Should there be a union in pro wrestling? Do you think that we'll be able to get a union? Do you think Andrew Yang will be able to get this accomplished? I want to know what you think. Let your voice be heard in the comment box below. Until then, once again, smash, pound, drop kick that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit all the buttons. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and share this video on all of those platforms or wherever you talk about WWE and sports entertainment. Until then, I will see you guys for more news, rumors, and commentary right here on Rassslin for WebChannel24.com. Have a good day.